So Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, wait a minute. Cheyenne Bryant is apparently not a doctor after all. Child. Truth of Ruth here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. So, I don't know. Like, Cheyenne Bryant may not be a doctor, y'all. Like, according to the evidence and everything that would support her in being a doctor, is just she's coming up short, child. Okay, so she was recently on the Breakfast Club, and she tried to explain why she doesn't have her doctorate, like why she doesn't have her, like, her diploma or her transcripts and things of that nature. So let's just get into it.
It's very simple. I went to a school, RBC University, and I went to contact the school and say, hey, I need my official transcripts, I need my entire thing. And there was no school. I was like, okay, I'm confused. I Google. It says this school has been shut down.
Ma'am, absolutely not. So this is the thing, Cheyenne. There will be a record, even if that school is shut down. I'll tell y'all how I know this. So I went to school I did a trade, right? This is before before I went further in my career. I worked in healthcare, right? So first I was a phlebotomist, and then I became a medical assistant, So I was like doing these little trades, you know what I mean, here and there. Now, mind you, when I became a medical assistant, I remember like this school, like, boom, like I left, I think I did my board or well, no, before I did my state board, there was some kind of hold up, okay, as far as like my transcripts and things of that nature, and I was like, wait, what's going on? So come to find out, the school's no more, right? So the school's no longer there. But this is the thing, y'all. Anytime something like that happens, there's always a trail. There's always, they're not gonna just, okay, these students got their education, they completed the, like, you know what I mean, this course or what have you, and that's it, we're leaving, boom, there's no knowledge of it. No. So there will always be something that the student can refer to, right, to be like, okay, boom, like this, yes, this is the proof. I went to this school for this long, and we can even look that up.
If a university closes, your transcripts are usually moved. To find them, contact the state's education department or the licensing agency where the school was. You can also check third-party credentialing services.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Honey, yes, there's no such thing. Just because the schoolhouse closes doesn't mean that everything, all the transcripts, all the financial like information that all those students had, that goes to. No. It's the school, the building itself closes, but all that stuff, no, people, they know that people paid for those courses, right? So no. So I'm trying to understand why she thought that she could get over with saying that. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, y'all, I'm not sure, but I think psychologists need a NPI number. Depending if she was doing anything with like insurance or anything like that, like taking insurance from people or what have you, I'm not sure. But if I'm not mistaken, I thought that psychologists would need an NPI number. So an NPI number is that like number that all doctors have, like, and they can like, that's like one of their, that's a way of that, like their proof of like, hey, I have an NPI number, I am a real doctor. Child. But and then she did another interview. So let's play that interview, child, because Miss Cheyenne just, she's just being confident and interviewing and stuff, and she will not drop that doctor in front of her name. She refuses to. But anyway, let's go.
I earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. My obedience is to God, not to people. And so as long as I'm in His will and I'm serving and I'm doing His, His word, my sheep will know my voice. Even the sheep in wolf clothing. That is not my battle.
Well,
That's
with the
His.
questions that are out there, why not provide the proof of your degree? Why not?
Well, a couple of things, right? I have multiple degrees. And my thing is that my proof isn't something that I have to prove to individuals. My proof is already within my credentials, my degrees, and also more than just my titles. It's in how effective I've been.
Okay, so y'all, you know what she's trying to say? In my mind, I am a doctor. In my mind, what I have obtained and the credentials I have obtained makes me a doctor in my mind. She is a doctor to her. She's not dropping that name. That title. She is a doctor to her. In her mind, she's a doctor, and she's not dropping it, y'all. In her mind, she's a doctor. Sit.
I've been live for the most part. My sessions with Nick Cannon, Cam Newton, Shannon Sharp, B. Simone. They have all been for the world to see, right?
Your sessions, but it doesn't mean that you're a doctor, Cheyenne. It means, you know what I mean? Yes, you have a skill, and it's almost falling under a specialist or counselor. But a doctor is a stretch. But in your mind, you're a doctor. But that's not gonna hold up. You know what I mean? If you're in a room full of doctors, no one's gonna go, yep. You're one of us. Do you know what I mean? But in your mind, like you said, no one's going to take that away from you. And respectfully, hey, she wants to be a doctor. And that's between her and Almighty God. She's right about that. But I would respect people that have actually went through what they were supposed to go through to carry that title. Am I right?
Sharp, B. Simone, they have all been for the world to see, right? So no one knew who Dr. Bryant was prior to seeing all of my sessions that were live. And they deemed it, as well as I did before they did it, they can't validate me, I validated myself, they deemed it as my work being effective.
Your work being effective, that doesn't mean that you're a doctor, though, Cheyenne. That means your work was effective to those people, and that is respectful, and I respect that. But it doesn't mean you're a doctor. It doesn't. And it's not fair to real doctors. It's not fair. It's not. Because they worked hard for that. They worked hard for that title. They put in the work. In your mind, you feel like you earned it and you should be called a doctor, but can't anybody say that? Listen, look at Kim Kardashian. Look how hard Kim Kardashian is trying to pass that bar to be a lawyer. She's trying and trying and trying. I respect that woman for it, because the thing is, every time she's bold and humbled and saying, I didn't get it, but there are lawyers that got it. What if Kim Kardashian walked around here going, you know what? I tried so much. I tried so hard, and I put in the work to pass that bar. And you know what? Now I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer because I tried to pass that bar exam. What, 2 times she did? I think 2 times. So I don't care. I am a lawyer. What if Kim did that? She would be torn to pieces by everyone. And every lawyer would have creeped out and been like, I know you lying. Feel me? So this is the same, in my opinion. How can I go to my friend who is a psychologist, who is a real psychologist, right? And say, hey, girl, Cheyenne, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant. So basically, she went to the school, right? But they couldn't find her transcripts, so the school shut down and stuff. The first thing she would say to me, and she has, Girl, that don't make no sense. What state was it? She could go to her state. She could go here. She could. That's how I knew about it. Huh? She says, so be careful with that. You know what I mean? That's not just a title. That's something that these people, these professionals, these doctors have earned. And God bless them for it. They earned it. They put in the blood, sweat, and tears. Feel me? Child. Well, listen.
I'm effective at what I do. I'm educated and I'm successful in my lane, and I'll land on this. I created my own lane. And so a lot of times, Marissa, when people say that you created something that maybe they couldn't, admiration turns into envy.
Girl, ain't nobody doing that. Stop it. Ain't nobody trying to envy you. Listen, you're a beautiful woman. You're smart. I'm assuming, right? You're smart. You're articulate. You are educated. But come on, a doctor is a stretch. And if you put in the work and you obtained it the right way, then yes. But Miss Ma'am, you're not giving the proof. You're not showing the proof, and you told us we don't need to see the proof. Huh? How can I go to my doctor and say, you see why they have their degrees up on the wall? They're proud of it because boom, here's the proof. But you're going to tell me, I don't need to show you nothing. It's between me and God. Yes, it is between you and God, but don't tell a fib now, girl.
Okay, with that as an attack, but I think, and I've gotten this question from many viewers, and I owe it to them, in service to them. Why not drop doctor from your name if you cannot bring forth the total?
So I've already covered this, right? And we're here obviously to talk about my new book. So I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. And we're going to leave.
You have multiple degrees. What? But you have multiple degrees, but it's not adding up to that title that you're throwing out to everyone. It's just not. It's not. It's not. I mean, it's like you know what I mean? You can have a whole bunch of, it's so, I just don't understand. Why not just say, look, I don't understand why not say, hey, you know what? I am a specialist. I am a counselor. I am strongly skilled in this, right? And that's okay. You're still going to make a ton of money. You've helped many celebrities and important names. Girl, you're good. You don't need the doctor title. I don't understand.
So I've earned the title. I have multiple degrees, and I'm not going to prove anything to anybody. And we're going to leave it just as that. Yeah.
Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
Baby, Dr. Cheyenne Bryant.
And that's where, and you're standing by that.
Standing by it. Yeah, right. Because I earned it. Absolutely. I've earned the title.
Okay. So, listen. That right there is the biggest delusion to me. That's so delusional. Like, I don't understand that. I mean, but it's her life and that's what she wants to, that's her story and she's sticking to it. But to say that, I just think it's a smack in the face to so many doctors that have earned that title, right? Am I not seeing something, y'all? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I mean, shout out to Cheyenne, though. I mean, I feel like Cheyenne has an amazing career without the doctor title. Girl, you're a real good specialist. I love y'all real bad. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And please leave a comment down below because I'm confused, honey. And she been getting snippy with people too, like, and we're going to leave it at that. Okay, we're going to leave it at that, Cheyenne, because I'm not going to call you doctor. But anyways, I'll see y'all later. Bye.